The Nigerian Manufacturing Enterprise Program is an initiative of the Raw Material Research Development Council, Kaduna Business School, and several well-meaning Nigerians who have decided, look, it's time to do something about manufacturing. For over 30, 40 years, we're still doing below 12% manufacturing to GDP ratio. And, for any country of 300, heading to 250 million people, a below 300 billion US GDP is not a good story to tell. So yes, between Kaduna Business School and the Raw Material Research Development Agency, Raw Material Research Development Council in Abuja, after their retreat recently, which Kaduna Business School was part of, it became very clear, that we really have a major manufacturing deficit in this country. We're just doing about less than 12% of GDP in terms of contribution of manufacturing sector. These have been lingering for a long time. The mandate of RMRDC itself is, export, import substitution, and this is a very key aspect of development. Now we have a below $300 billion, we're below the $300 billion economy. If you have a below $300 economy, and you have over 200 million people, it creates a clear and immediate danger for the population, because when you break it down per capita, it's just too small for the reality that we face in Nigeria today. A country that is below 300 billion USD GDP, side by side with a population of over 200 million, you understand, is per capita, when you look at it per capita in terms of individual capacity, less than 1,000 USD is dangerous. There is no miracle, or there's nothing that should shock us when we see we're having problems of insecurity, problems of poverty, problems of, different matters arising that are largely because our population is not able to generate based on optimal economic impact. So we have a responsibility as institutions, strong institutions in the country, to be concerned about this. This is why the RMRDC and Kaduna Business School have come up with the Nigerian Manufacturing Enterprise Program. Our goal is to ensure that in the next 5 years, we are able to create nothing less than 100,000 manufacturing, small, very, very small manufacturing enterprises across the country. We're working closely with the Small Medium Scale Enterprise Development Agency, and they have an interesting program called One Local Government, One Product. One of the things we want to do is see how can we, linking the resources available in each local government, create and support each product with a machine. So one local government, one machine for starters, one local government, 2 machines, 3 machines, 4 machines. And before you know it, we are powering the OLOP project with necessary machines.